Hey, this is Yoshi. I'm still doing the watering updating thing today because I haven't gone through all of that yet. So I just want to start it off with this gorgeous Miltonidium Pacific Paragon and Oncidium Heaven Sent. This one I wasn't really fond to it. Just another yellow, brown. Oh, don't pay attention to those. But Mike McCarthy and a couple YouTubers said it should be fragrant, and I didn't smell anything. But apparently I was trying to smell it in wrong time. I think it has like a pretty narrow window of the fragrance time, I should say. Well, this one particularly, I don't know other ones are, but smells nice, minty, floral, kind of hard to explain, but refreshing fragrance, and I like it. So it's gonna stay here. Well, it has to stay here anyways. This is our my not rescue but gift from my local friend. So anyways, and here's that. And the sad news is that my kids are playing around, and I don't know whatever they were doing while I was at work, snapped the flower of this Zygobapusia dragon kitten par. New growth is safe though, so yeah, it's okay. And here's a Miltoniopsis, what is this ID? Andrea West HOF. This is like a second time around. Still waiting for another spike before I repot it. But yeah. So let's get to watering. Okay then. So here is a vanilla. I haven't done anything special, but it's growing really well. I don't even know if I need a water. I don't need a water. I think I watered it maybe 5 days ago, 6 days ago, something like that. But I just want to get it out and get done with updating. I think there's like 3 plants in it. This is from a Spokane purchase. I mean a Spokane trip. I bought it there. I failed with the cuttings miserably, so I was afraid of getting another one, but this one has no problem whatsoever growing. Now, here's a Sailaja Lawrenciana. I just saw somebody else's, I think it was Orchidea, has nice plants. Lawrenciana. This one flowered for me. It smells a little bit like a better way to say it, toothpaste, but like nicer side of toothpaste. I don't know. That's what it smells like to me. But it's got a gorgeous flower. I had was it a spotlight or maybe a spikes, buds, and bloom or something? And the flower lasted quite a bit, more than I thought it would. And of course I have no knowledge of how long Sailaja's flower lasts. But yeah, I think it was like 2 weeks, at least 3 weeks, something like that. That's pretty good enough, right? Came with the spike, so that wasn't really on my credit, but after that shut out this one and this one, so 2 new growth. Pretty exciting. Yeah, I think it's doing really well. I don't know if it needs more water. Is it shriveling or is it just what it does? I don't know. You tell me. But I think it's doing well. Cool Glower. Haven't changed the medium, but I thought it was okay, so I didn't really do much. I might change the medium one day, so I don't know. Alright, so let's look at oncidium types today mainly. This is oncidium Rosy Sunset F. Shoots out gorgeous brownish, pinkish little flowers. Came with the buds and it flowered for me. And now it's shooting out here. I'm kind of wary on this how it came out, but here's that one. Here's another one, but it's sitting there for a while. I don't know what it's doing. And here's actually 2 spikes in here. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell, but here and that this one right here, this is a spike. And it looks like it's having a hard time getting out of it, but I don't know. Hopefully it's alright. Sometimes you try to help it and then you break it, so I'm kind of worried that I will break it. So I'm not touching it really much, but yeah, here's that. That one will be fine, yeah. Anyways, so there's one those are 2 very new growth, but one, 2, it's hard to see, isn't it? 2 right there, little one. 2 more new growth, I think, on top of the one is developing with the spike, so pretty exciting. I need to repot this as soon as possible, but waiting for the flower's gonna be done. Here's a twinkle, flowered once, but it didn't do much. That was the first time for this one too, so I'm gonna give it some time, but it's growing okay. I have a few, 1, 2, 3. It's kind of hard to see. 3 new growth. It's still okay. I just watered it before this series of videos, so and this is a Miltasia Shrub token. This one is a new growth, and it's kind of frozen time at this point. I'm waiting for the new growth, but it's got some new roots here. Okay, here's another oncidium Twinkle Fantasy. It flowered, but it also didn't really do much, and that was also a first time too, so that's probably why. Hopefully, don't need the water, but it's got 1, 2 new growth. How will a lava burst Puanani needs water. So I had 2 of these. One was mounted and sold to my wife's friend. So this one is what it's left. Okay, so here you go. I keep forgetting this is update video. Here's the new growth here. Hopefully do well. The other one I showed you, the what's the other one? The Pacific whatever, the variation. That one's developing quite a spike too. But here's it says oncidium, but this is Psychopsis. And this Psychopsis has done nothing. I don't even know if it's gonna make it or not. The root is really weak. Myotacia Dark Star, the Orchid works. Supposedly pretty cool flower. I have to look at my video what it looks like, but made a too strong new growth here, and it's been developing. And on top of that, there's another one coming up, pretty vigorous. These might flower, I don't know, hope so. Here is Cattleya type, I think. One of the first deflasking I did, and I lost some, but those guys are doing okay. Yeah, I can't expect all the seedlings to do well. You just can't. But yeah, so far I have no problem though, mostly. It's actually just a regular Tupperware, but it has a drainage on the bottom. So this is how it stays there. All right, back to more oncidiums. This is some sort of what is it, ontoxili or I forgot the actual name. This is a wildcat. It came along with the Miltonidium, what is it, Pacific Paragon, from the same lady, and it's doing good. I actually divided it and then gave the half to the neighbor before we moved. I don't think it needs water today. Probably not, but has flowered once obviously, and here's the new growth. Just one new growth so far. I gave away the better one, so anyways, so that's that. Here's one of those that I reported recently, and I just uploaded the video today, but this is a Bellara Marfich Howard Dream. Doesn't need a water yet. Nope. But here's the new growth, and here's another new growth. So the future on this one is bright also. Grammatophyllum scriptum, variation Citrinum hihimaru. This one is going nuts. Pseudobulbs getting bigger and bigger. We'll need a bigger pot pretty soon. I'm thinking to put it in even bigger than it should be kind of size. But this one's getting bigger. This one's getting bigger. So Myotacia Shulob. This is Okika. So I have two Shulob. Just because my wife likes the name token, she said I must have it. I said Okika and Shulobs are same blooms, but she wanted token also. But I had it more than a year, I think. This is Okika means variegation. There's a little bit of a white top, tip. That's a variegation actually. And this is the latest one. Didn't flower for me. Maybe next one would. I'm waiting for the new growth. This one needs water. I have no idea what this is. This is a rescue from my wife's friend, and she didn't have a picture whatsoever, so I cannot tell what it is. But this is a new growth right here, and it had a huge pseudobulb like this big when I got it. But yeah, new growth and new roots. I don't know if you can tell. So that one's doing good. Another rescue. I have no idea what this is either. I don't even remember where it came from, but shooting out 2 new growth and looking good. Needs water. Yeah, I think so. So this morning I already watered the Banda. I watered mounts yesterday. So those are second time around. Those guys I probably don't have to water for next a week and maybe more. Okay, this is another oncidium repot session that I just did. It looks dry though, unlike the other one. Very interesting how different it is. So this is Wilsonara Hilda plum tree, purple whatever, purple wing, even though the flower is not purple at all. So it came with a spike and it flowered for me, and here's the new growth. I don't remember it had a fragrance. I probably don't think so. I don't think there was a fragrance. Coffee. And here's a pretty cool Odontonia Pacific Paranoia. Other side of cool. It's a pretty cool purple flower. Shooting out very strong 2 new growth. It's a blooming size and rebloomed for me once already. So yeah, it will bloom. It doesn't have a scent, but but this is supposedly no ID because I got it at the Trader Joe's, and I kind of ID'd it by using a Facebook group and Google search and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I wish it has cool fragrance or something, but it doesn't. But it looks like those 2 growths are in the same stage, so if they can bloom at the same time, that would be cool, right? All right. I have 2 Puffy Bedroom. This is Gray Eye, and Mike McCarthy pointed out that it needs more sun or light. That's why it's kind of wonky. Looking for sun, that's what it is, or looking for light. And ever since I put it in a stronger light, it started growing actually faster than I thought it would be. So I'm happy with that. But I don't know if it's gonna bloom. I mean, it doesn't look strong to have a flower spike. What are you gonna do on top of this floppy one, you know? Do I need to stake it maybe? Well, I'll definitely stick it if it's blooming, but now I'll get over with this one too. This is supposedly Neostylis lucinieri blue bar, but as somebody suggested, I don't think this is it. It looks more like a just Neophoenicia. Everybody else is you know what, maybe I shouldn't put this. I should put regular water. It's been on the fertilized water for a while, so I'm gonna actually rather flush this, and I'll be right back for that. But yeah, the leaves are bigger, everybody else's, every single one of them, so I'm very convinced that this is actually not lucinieri. I'll be right back. All right, so anyways, this is in a self-watering pot. It's like a test. It's doing well actually, and lots of roots coming out, so I'm pretty happy with it. Whatever it is, as long as it's growing, it's good. And I love Neophoenicias, so this is fine. Shooting out this new growth, a new leaf right here, and the new leaf is coming out from this one too. I don't know if you can tell, so I'm happy with it, whatever it is. All right, and here's a rather newcomer. Just got it like last week, maybe. Read it. Too long. Vuilusteciara homespun sprite sapphire seduction. I looked at it. Looked up on it. I think it's like on the what is it? Oncidopsis. I think that's pretty much what it is. So it's got a Miltoniopsis in it. I mean, it kind of, oh, I just found out there's a spike in it. Look at that. I didn't look at it for a week, so that's a surprise. I don't know if I should let it bloom. It's got only 2 pseudobulbs, but yeah, Miltoniopsis are good like that. That's probably why it's popular in some regular nurseries, even though you shouldn't really get it if you don't know the care. Anyways, it looks more like a Nelly Eiler, but it's not, I guess. I don't really know the difference. I looked up, it has a nice fragrance too, and some say it's better than Nelly Eiler and vigorous than Nelly Eiler. So yeah, we'll see. I might cut up the spike as soon as it flowers. I want to see the flower to begin with, but I might cut it. This is Odontocidium succubus. Oh, it's opposite. I can read backwards too, so that's why. Odontocidium succubus night shift. It's a dark color flower. My wife looked it up, and then she really wanted it. Those two are both from Orchid, Olympic Orchids. Let's look at this one. This is Miltoniopsis Rene Commoda. Haven't seen a spike flower yet. This one is also from Camella, but it didn't have a spike. Has the 2 new growth right here, and it looks like it's got some what do you call it? Went through a drought. It happens pretty often when you get it at the beginning. Here's another zygo. I did the other zygo. I think this is zygonesia also. So this one and the other zygo, the bigger zygo I have is the same. Both no ID. This one though, I have a suspicion that it might have something. So I am not watering with this. I don't want to share the water, so I'm gonna water this and then be right back. But it has 1, 2, 3, 4 new growth. So I don't know what's up with this. I have nothing but new growth on this one, and that's why I'm kind of suspicious. Everything else is kind of meh. I might have to divide it and see what it has. Okay, and my time ran out and I gotta go to work. So thank you for watching and see you guys soon. Bye.